Newcastle United striker rumoured to join Arsenal, and then William Saliba also showed strong loyalty to Arsenal. Welcome to Arsenal Time, where you get the latest Arsenal updates every day. Let's discuss. Watch until the end. William Saliba, the 23-year-old French centre-back, has emerged as a cornerstone of Arsenal's backline since the 2022-2023 season. His consistent performances alongside Gabriel Magalhaes have forged one of the Premier League's most formidable centre-back partnerships. The contract he signed in July 2023, tying him to the club until 2027, underscores Arsenal's commitment to locking down this prized asset for the long haul. Reportedly worth around £10 million per season, the deal reflects just how vital Saliba is to Mikel Arteta's vision. That said, recent developments have raised eyebrows, particularly with interest brewing from European giants like Real Madrid. The Spanish powerhouse reportedly views Saliba as an ideal candidate to bolster their defense, especially as a potential long-term replacement for the aging David Alaba. This buzz isn't baseless. Saliba ticks all the boxes for an elite club: physical strength, exceptional game-reading ability, smart ball distribution, and youth that promises years of peak performance. If Real Madrid gets serious, a hefty offer could tempt Arsenal, though the North London club seems dead set against letting him go. From Saliba's perspective, his comments radiate loyalty to Arsenal. He's repeatedly expressed how settled he feels and his desire to grow with the Gunners. That's a huge plus for Arsenal fans. It signals he doesn't see the club as just a stepping stone but as a home to build a lasting legacy. In today's game, where young stars often chase big money moves or the allure of clubs like Real Madrid, Saliba's attitude is refreshingly rare and worth celebrating. Tactically, losing Saliba would be a disaster for Arsenal. Arteta has crafted a defensive system that leans heavily on Saliba's prowess in one-on-one battles and his knack for quick transitions from defense to attack. This season's stats back it up. Arsenal boasts one of the league's stingiest defenses, and Saliba's the brains behind it. If talks of a new deal or extension come up, Arsenal needs to slap a sky-high release clause on him, or better yet, scrap it entirely to slam the door shut on prying clubs. Still, the pressure's not going away. Real Madrid's financial muscle and trophy-laden history could test Saliba's resolve down the line, especially if Arsenal stumbles in the hunt for major silverware over the next few years. For Arteta and the Arsenal brass, keeping Saliba isn't just about contracts, it's about ambition. They've got to prove this is the place where he can win at the highest level. All things considered, Saliba's contract situation looks steady for now, with player and club seemingly on the same page. But football's full of curveballs, and Arsenal can't afford to get complacent. As an observer, I see Saliba as a long-term gem who could one day captain the side if handled right. The Gunners can breathe easy for the moment, but the real test will come when trophies are on the line and Europe's heavy hitters start circling with concrete offers. Alexander Isak, Newcastle United's red-hot striker, is undoubtedly one of the hottest names buzzing around the transfer rumour mill ahead of the summer window, and Arsenal seem to be leading the charge to nab his signature. Under Mikel Arteta, the Gunners are in the thick of building a squad capable of slugging it out at the very top, both in the Premier League and the Champions League. This season, their frailties up top have been plain as day, especially with Gabriel Jesus sidelined by injury and Kai Havertz, who's done a decent job adapting as a false nine, unable to fully mask the need for a proper, old-school centre-forward. Someone who can bang in the goals week in, week out, and be the spearhead of their attack. Enter Alexander Isak, the dream fit. Isak's been absolutely electric for Newcastle this term, 23 goals across all competitions, including the match winner in the Carabao Cup final against Liverpool, a strike that sealed their first silverware in 70 years. He's proven himself one of the Premier League's elite frontmen. His style, blistering pace, silky technique, sharp vision, and ice-cold finishing has fans and pundits alike drawing comparisons to Arsenal legend Thierry Henry. That's the kind of talk that gets the Emirates faithful proper excited. His knack for thriving in a high-pressing, quick transition system slots perfectly into Arteta's blueprint. Plus, with his Premier League nous already in the bag, he'd hit the ground running, no faffing about with adjustment periods like you might get with a Benjamin Sesko or a Victor Gyökeres. But let's not kid ourselves, this deal's no walk in the park. Newcastle, fresh off their cup triumph, aren't about to let their crown jewel waltz out the door without a fight. Word is, Chairman Yasir Al-Rumayyan has told the club's top brass to slam the door shut on any offers for Isak, a sign of just how vital he is to their long-term vision, especially if they can sneak into next season's Champions League. The price tag? We're talking £100 million to £150 million, a figure that'd smash Arsenal's transfer record to bits. To bankroll a move that hefty, the Gunners might need to cash in on some fringe players. Rumours suggest they could rake in £223 million by offloading a few squad players. From Isak's end, his recent comments have been all about loyalty to Newcastle, banging on about their Champions League ambitions. But let's be real, those kinds of public statements are often just polite noise. If Arsenal can dangle the carrot of regular minutes in Europe's top competition and a genuine shot at silverware, that could turn the head of a 25-year-old striker hitting his prime. There's competition to consider, too. Liverpool have reportedly been sniffing around Isak's camp, while Barcelona, though they've stepped back for now, are still lurking in the shadows. Spanish reports reckon Barca's out of the race this summer, which tilts the scales in Arsenal and Liverpool's favour. Between the two, Arsenal's need for a proper number 9 feels more pressing. Liverpool's still got Darwin Núñez and Diogo Jota in the mix, even if neither's quite hit the heights of prime Mo Salah. Tactically, Isak could be a game-changer for Arsenal. Picture him linking up with Martin Odegaard, a mate from their Real Sociedad days, the kind of chemistry that could unlock stubborn defences, something Arsenal have struggled with this season. Throw in Bukayo Saka and Gabriel Martinelli tearing it up on the flanks, and Isak could be the clinical finisher the killer Ian Wright's been crying out for, that Arteta's been desperate to find. In short, Alexander Isak to Arsenal has all the makings of a blockbuster summer saga. For Arsenal, it's a bold statement of intent to climb back to the summit of English and European football. For Newcastle, it's a test of how far they can cling to their star man amid interest from the big boys. As a pundit, I'd say Arsenal's got a decent shout, especially with Andrea Berta stepping in as sporting director and reportedly ready to make Isak his top target, but it'll all hinge on their negotiation savvy and whether they can convince Isak that the Emirates is the place to take his career to the next level. Watch this space, folks, this one's got legs. Oi, you lot watching at home, what do you reckon? Should Arsenal splash the cash to nick Isak from Newcastle this summer? Drop your thoughts below, let's have a proper chinwag about it. Thanks for watching Arsenal Time. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment below. Continue following the Gunners' journey with us, and see you in the next video. Come on, you Gunners!